Welcome back to NFL SnapWire. Let's get straight into it. Sam Darnold has been the backbone of Seattle's remarkable season. He started every regular season game, led the Seahawks to a 14-3 record, clinched the NFC's #1 seed, earned a Pro Bowl nod, and helped re-establish this franchise as a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Everything about this run has pointed toward stability at quarterback. Until now. With the divisional-round showdown against the San Francisco 49ers looming, Darnold unexpectedly appeared on the injury report with an oblique issue. And while injuries are part of football, this one instantly raised alarms, not just because of the position, but because of what followed next. That's where the story starts to get complicated. Seattle offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak revealed that backup quarterback Drew Lock has been taking first-team reps in practice. On the surface, that might sound routine. Teams often rotate reps, especially during long seasons. But when pressed about whether those reps were specifically tied to this week, Kubiak's answer raised eyebrows. Yes, he admitted, mostly in the walkthroughs. That single word, yes, was enough to shift the entire conversation. It doesn't mean the Seahawks are panicking. It doesn't mean Darnold is ruled out. But it does confirm something important. Seattle is actively preparing for the possibility that their Pro Bowl quarterback may not be 100% or may not be able to go at all. And when you're talking about a divisional-round playoff game against the 49ers, arguably the most physical team in the NFC, that preparation matters. According to reports, Darnold felt discomfort on the left side of his oblique during Thursday's practice. Not during full contact. Not during a hit. Just during a lighter portion of the session. That detail alone explains why the Seahawks immediately took a cautious approach. Oblique injuries can be tricky for quarterbacks. They affect throwing motion, torque, and core stability, everything a QB relies on to deliver the ball accurately and consistently. So Seattle did what smart playoff teams do. They reduced Darnold's workload and quietly expanded Lock's role. But that naturally leads to the question Seahawks fans don't want to ask. If Sam Darnold can't go, can Seattle still function? Kubiak has been consistent all season in his praise of Drew Lock, dating back to OTAs and training camp. And he didn't shy away from reiterating that confidence now. Drew's been really impressive throughout OTAs and training camp and in his role, Kubiak said. Started a lot of football games. 28 games in the league. Lot of confidence in Drew. Brought him here for a reason. That's not coach speak. That's a reminder of reality. Lock is 29 years old. He's a former second-round pick. He's appeared in 41 NFL games and started 28 of them across 7 seasons. He's seen pressure, chaos, and adversity at the highest level. This isn't an untested rookie stepping into the fire. That said, context matters. During the 2025 regular season, Lock's role was minimal. He appeared in just 5 games and attempted only 3 passes, completing 2 for 15 yards. That's it. No rhythm. No extended drives. No meaningful reps in live action. If Seattle had to pivot to Lock in a playoff game against San Francisco's defense, the offense would inevitably look different. The playbook would tighten. The margin for error would shrink. And suddenly, a team that thrived on balance and control would be forced into survival mode. Which is exactly why this situation feels unsettling, even if it's logical. Still, the Seahawks have reason to breathe. Because despite landing on the injury report, Sam Darnold himself doesn't sound worried at all. In fact, he sounds confident. Speaking to reporters, Darnold explained how the injury happened and why he chose to shut things down early. Just en routes on air, just kind of felt a little something in my oblique, Darnold said. Just didn't want to push it. So I came inside, got some rehab. And I feel like I'll be ready to go for Saturday. That explanation matters. This wasn't a pain tolerance issue. It wasn't a hit that forced him out. It was a quarterback recognizing something early and choosing preservation over pride. And when asked directly about the chances he wouldn't play, very low percentage, Darnold said. Probably closer to 0. That's as strong a statement as you'll get from a quarterback days before a playoff game. For now, the Seahawks are staying quiet. No definitive announcement. No guarantees. And honestly, that's not surprising. Seattle has operated with calculated discretion all season under second-year head coach Mike Macdonald. They're not going to tip their hand early, especially not against a division rival like San Francisco. If there's a path for Darnold to play, Seattle will take it. Because the truth is, this season doesn't look the same without him. In his first year with the Seahawks, Darnold threw for over 4,000 yards and 25 touchdowns. He played efficiently. He avoided costly mistakes. He led a locker room that fully bought into Macdonald's system. And he helped guide Seattle to the top seed in the NFC, something few predicted at the start of the year. That's why this injury situation feels heavier than most late-week scares. Darnold believes he'll be ready. The coaching staff is hinging responsibly. Drew Lock is standing by. And Seahawks fans are left watching every update, every rep, every quote, waiting to see how this unfolds. Saturday will answer everything. Either Sam Darnold takes the field and proves this was just a minor bump on the road to a deeper playoff run, or Seattle's season takes a sharp, unexpected turn. One way or another, all eyes are on that injury report. That's it for today on NFL SnapWire. If you want the latest updates, playoff breakdowns, and everything unfolding around the league, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll catch you in the next one.